I think the Super Bowl was amazing, actually. It's been a long time since the pro stocks were there. I think the general consensus from the fans were that they may have run, a little bit too long of a race, probably could have been shortened up a little bit. But if you put in an action-packed 75-lap SK modified race, you combine in an awkward or new style of qualifying for a main event for the tri-tracks, which kept everybody on their toes for every lap of the tour event, along with building something up, which I have to give some credit to James Schaefer, who would come to me with a bright idea to, let's add in the Battle of the Sound. And that just turned into something huge with the Legend division. In fact, so powerful and strong that the gentleman from, and I now find out that the word is INEX, which stands for inexpensive. We all know it as INEX. To have the national event right at the London-Waterford Speedbowl for the 2016 season. I mean, how fortunate could we be to come out of the box with a productive, high morale 2015 and end it off with such a powerful program at the end of October. Weather worked in our favor. I mean, we had some rain Sunday morning, but comparing back to the World Series, poor Josh and the team over at Thompson, I mean, it felt like it was 0 degrees outside for that whole weekend. And then a week later, we had some good weather. And we had weather on our side for the entire season. So overall, I think the big show, without a doubt, paid out the most money. We still had some profit margin at the end of the event, and a lot of people were happy. So no regrets on that. I know where I can fine tune for next year, but that's why it's the inaugural. So you look forward to seeing the second annual. The family fun shows were a blast this year. We substituted fireworks this year, and we brought in the monster trucks. And then this final event of the season, we had over 70 enduro cars show up. A good trailer race, good destruction, a good enduro, a demolition derby. A lot of people were happy with the family fun event, so it's something the regular racers should definitely come out and bring their families to for some fun action. I've heard the hemming and hawing and all that good stuff, and I have a vision for what the website should be. And I know where all of the improvements basically need to take place. If there's anybody out there watching this video that feels like they have some strong points with the websites in general, please do, hit me up at Shawn at speedbowlct.com. I'm looking to have the website restructured. I think the artwork on it was good. There's a lot of areas where it's hard to navigate, and it's not like I'm ignorant to the fact that it needs attention. We just got to find that time over this off season to come out with a totally revamped and easy to navigate website. Scott was instrumental in making sure we got off on the right foot. And with him choosing to move forward over at Riverhead, I feel extremely confident in the team that we're going to put together for 2016. Everything happens for a reason. I have a few people that I'm looking at for a race director position already. I don't really have concerns for the staff for 2016. Car counts are up. I think they'll continue to rise. People will continue to see the love and effort that we put in. Let's talk about purses for just a quick moment. I can say this confidently because I've been on both sides of it. There is not an unforeseen cash flow on the backside of the racing at the London-Waterford Speedbowl. I can see now, after running a racetrack for a year, why they have social media websites like called Lost Tracks. And you go and you see those, and we forget, some of us may have forgotten, I surely haven't, on what the track may have looked like if it wasn't bought at foreclosure. How high would the grass have been coming up between the walls? What would have looked like in the pit area in the grandstands? Would the grass have been coming up through the bleachers by now? I don't know. We're fortunate to have a place to race, and as far as purses are concerned, one of the areas where racers can guarantee that I will try to make a difference, and we showed this in our final show of the season, the big show, is I will seek out sponsorship money from local businesses to help increase purses where I think they need to be increased. I think it's easier to get sponsorship income from local businesses if they know it's going to go towards competitors, and in return, that just breeds good vibe and powerful social media and word of mouth through the racing community that we are the place to race. As far as renovations, I think we're running a little behind right now as far as grandstands. I don't think I'm speaking too soon. They're still in decent shape. I'm looking to get them recertified for at least buy me another year out of that. And I don't want to give up all the secrets right now, but I can tell you 3 areas that I'm putting a focus towards immediately is we're going to pull down all the Armco barrier, and we'll kind of leave that open as to how I'm going to fill those corners back in, but we're just weighing out cost differences on a few different ideas to get those corners back to where they should be. The fence, I'm working with Bruce Bemer to put a high priority towards putting up a new fence around the entire speedway. And wouldn't you know, folks, that we could really use a new scoreboard, and we're looking into doing that. But I'm going to be mad at myself if I don't have a brand new one by the time 2016 rolls around. We've mended that one far too many times. We went a few weeks without one. Even a lightning strike midweek will bring us to a Saturday event, and we don't even realize the scoreboard's not working until it's time to get going. And that could have been right after we had just repaired it. So it doesn't look good for anybody when the scoreboard's not working. So I think that's a major improvement that's needed and will take place before 2016 starts. I think it's a safe bet that the Wings and Wheels is going to stay right in that first week of August time frame. Everybody's been used to that, and that event itself was a blast. It was just a lot of fun. The parking lot was overflowing, and everybody just seemed to have had a great time with that one. The Wheeling Tour, we'll be having them back sometime in May, it looks like. We'll have the Valenti series with us, and we'll have the Wheeling Tour with us. I'm definitely going to have the Tri-Track back. Those guys were great to work with. The NEMAs have some interest in having a few more dates. It's amazing when everybody thinks that nothing is taking place or we're all like stagnant in the racing world. I'm thrashing to put together this schedule, and I'm going to jump the gun on this and say there's a good chance, or I'm going to push towards getting the TQ midgets to be part of an event. I think that's going to be that would be a huge draw. I'd like to have the pro stocks come back for an event, and you betcha I'll be calling my buddy Tom Curley and seeing if I can get the Act Tour to come down. And one other concept that I'm dabbling with that might take place is I want to figure out a way to give the guys a weekend off from racing sporadically. I know we in general tend to take the Sailfest weekend off, but I might do one point show for the mini stocks on a Thursday night and one point show for the limited sportsmen on a different Thursday night, and bring in each prospective division for one Thursday and give them that Saturday off. I think it might be a way for people to help with maybe family vacations, get away for the weekend, that type of thing. And it's worth giving it a shot and sampling on. So that's another twist that I'm looking for 2016. And I'm still new at this, so it's okay if I make a little mistake here and there. But I think it would be a good situation for the competitors. At this point in time, I think opening day for us will once again fall in the May area. It was at the beginning of May last year, and we opened up late because, the property transaction and all that stuff and getting the track ready. Not only could we possibly be under construction still on certain areas of the speedway, but the fact that a lot of people want to have that extra time earlier on in the season to prepare their cars, and it's still a little chilly outside. I think we'll start up in May, and at this point in time, I don't have any intentions on taking opening day and making it a double day show. I think I'll probably just bring in all of our divisions and pack as many divisions as I can into one awesome night of racing to start the season off.